Okay guys, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be changing the substrate on this Grammostola pulchra. It's the Brazilian black. Changing it over, basically it's got a bit of a mould outbreak. So I thought, well, might as well get it done while I've got the stuff with me. This little fella is he's a sub-adult. I'm looking at female. From what I've seen from the malts, it's looking female, but I'm not really the 100% guarantee yet. Normally quite placid, it's never really fret posed or anything like that, so this one should be quite easy. So we're just going to put this over the top of him. Oh, there we go. Nice and see. Now we should get him to crawl up this without a problem, unless he goes down to that bolt hole, which we don't want him to do. As you can see, he's coming on quite. They're not bothered too much. There we go. Let's just move that up now. He's on the bottom. There we go. Like I said, dead easy. Not a problem at all. And that's the I don't know if you can see on this one, that's the Grammostola pulchra, which is the Brazilian black. Okay, so I'm just going to take all these bits of wood out, because we can use this wood again. Nothing wrong with it. We're not going to be using it this time, because we're going to put some fresh stuff in. I'm going to put some fresh substrate in as well. Just get the bag, that's all my rubbish in. 2 seconds. When I don't want to be doing is all the air that's on this is going to be flicking up. Not a good thing to be doing, but that's the bottom bit. There you go, that's that out of the way. Okay, so we just took it for a quick clean. I've just cleaned it out, took all the bits of poop that's still on it, all the dried poop and that. So that's ready for filling up with the substrate and the foliage and everything. I have been asked in the past, why don't I just take out the area where the mould is? What you've got to make sure is that there is no spores of the mould in there, because it'll just come back again. So what I'm going to do is I've got my old trusty bucket of substrate, which you can fill this up with substrate. Okay, so all this is it's a cocoa fibre, the one that you get in a brick form. And all I've done is I've got like 4 bricks of this stuff. I've got 4 bricks, soaked it, and basically just left it in the room. Obviously it dries out because of the temperature that's in the room. It's basically got, as you can see, it's not dead sticky, but there is still some dampness in there. So that'll be perfectly fine for it. Put a bit more in. Okay, so that's deep enough. A little bit more actually, just at this end. So that should be deep enough for it. So if it does need to borrow, got some pieces of bark and that I've got from the forest at the back. So it's just gonna make some. Doesn't have to be perfect, as long as it's got somewhere to hide underneath. Take that out, because he'll make his own den if he needs to, or if he wants to. And then I've got some bag of moss. I'll just use the live moss. Put some of that over the top there. Get down the sides. I mean, using the moss, it just helps to keep the humidity. And he's got somewhere, if he does want to sit down and rest down. So I'll just leave that as it is. If he does want to go in there, he can go in there and dig to his heart's consent, or her heart's consent I should say. I'm just going to put a bit, some little tiny pieces in, somewhere else. Just to add to a bit of foliage. The water tub, if it does need a water, if it does want to drink, like I said, they always overfill, but if the water's there, it can get a drink whenever he wants to. Just fill that up. I'm not going to overfill too much because it is still damp, so it doesn't really need to be filled up. I think that looks alright. I'll just give that a quick spray. So like I said, he can go in there if he wants to, he can do whatever he wants. Time to put him back. Like I said, he's always been a gentle giant, this guy. This female, I think. So we're just gonna, so you can see from there. There we go. Like I said, these should go straight in, no problem at all. Like I said, these are known for being docile anyway. Like I said, I've never held this one. I don't even think I would be scared to hold it personally. But like I said, I don't hold my tarantulas. He doesn't want to come out the tub. There we go. Let's go back. So that's it. Perfect release. Not a problem at all. And that's the Grammostola pulchra, which is the Brazilian black. So as you can see, settled in quite nicely. So this is Grammostola pulchra, commonly known as the Brazilian black. As they mature, they go entirely jet black, so it does make them quite a sought after tarantula. Although it's a New World tarantula, it does possess the urticating hairs, if provoked, but they would rather flee than attack. The venom is basically just like a bee sting, so if you do get bit, it's just going to have some mild pain and a little bit of discomfort. But obviously, if you do have adverse reactions to bee stings, then obviously you might be in that little bit more trouble. It's a slow grower and it can take up to 8 years to reach maturity. When they're mature, the females will grow up to 7 inches in total, males probably down to about 6 to 5 inches. With all females, the females do outlive the males, but this species, they do outlive the males for many years. As a juvenile and a sling, they will tend to burrow more than be on show, but as they do mature and they do get more confident, they will stay out on the substrate and stick around, as you can see this one's doing. This species does make a highly desirable pet in the hobby, basically due to the females living a decent lifespan, and obviously because of the reluctant to kick those rotating hairs if handled. I don't advocate handling tarantulas because tarantulas don't get any benefit for being handled. It's only the handler that gets the benefit. Thank you for watching my video, and please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification so you get notified in future of any other videos that I post.